To explain the significance of this place that we are standing right now, I have to tell you the meaning of Icelandic word þjóðveldi. The thing means parliament or assembly, and vellir means fields or plain. So the word-for-word translation of þjóðvellir will be the parliament plain or assembly fields. This is based on the very historical event happened in 930. In 930, 36 chieftains from all over the Iceland was gathered for the first National Assembly. Who was these chieftains? The chieftains were heathen priests and also the leaders. The area that the chieftains ruled was called Godorð, and it was not limited by kind of physical boundaries, but by their supporter. If the supporter of chieftain lives far away from where the other supporters were, the reach of the chieftains were extended according to that distance that the farmers or the supporter lived. So the chieftains was able to get the opinions and wishes from their supporter and went to the National Assembly to discuss how to build their own system. So since it has been past more than half a century since the first Icelandic settlers came here for the permanent residence, the Icelandic people felt that they needed their own government and their own legal system. Since the settlers came from Norway, the very base of the law of this time is based on Norwegian law and regulations. But at the same time, the Icelanders wanted a very unique thing for them, so they could avoid the ruling of Norwegian king. So they ended up with a very unique Icelandic law. So the era, which started from the very first National Assembly in 930, continued until 1262, when the Icelanders lost their freedom to Norwegian king. This is quite different. This area is called the Icelandic Free State or Icelandic Commonwealth, and it is very difficult or very different for Koreans to understand because we have a very long history of dynasties after dynasties or kingdoms after kingdoms. The king in our country used to decide everything for everyone, but in Icelandic Commonwealth era or in Icelandic Free State era, these chieftains shared the power and had to discuss to reach the mutual agreement or decisions, which is quite different from having the very central kind of government.